Today, the National Football League's Players Association announced that 35 current players have tested positive for coronavirus. That's up from 72 players listed in the union's last report on July 10th.
ESPN tweets that Saints head coach Sean Payton has tested positive for coronavirus. He told ESPN today that he is
again, one Saints player did test positive after they landed in Detroit yesterday. And so this becomes a concern.
Patriot star quarterback Cam Newton has tested positive for COVID-19, ruled out for Sunday's game against the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs.
Do you also have corona?
The best to you from FuzzJockRadio. KMRT.
Oh, no, there they are. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Man, I feel like I just ran in from off stage, like that's how. Actually, no. Whew, I'm out of breath, guys.
Okay.
You know why?
Good stretch.
Because the new thing that I'm going to start doing, maybe I shouldn't because it's maybe kind of affecting the opening of our show. But you saw what I did, right? I ran in. Just like, like we were on, like a TV show, like a TV talk show. I ran in from behind the curtains and I was like, yo, we're here. And then, no.
Did a little bit of tumbling.
I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I should do that. Because I'm out of breath. That took a lot out of me. And I, honestly, I don't know if that should... the new thing, if I should allow that to affect the beginning of our show. We are FuzzJockRadio on FuzzTalkRadio. We are live, and
we do have a hold of our breath.
I caught it. Just like the sports people, they catch things,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There it is. So now I'm important, I think. I'm important because I'm a sports person. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, okay. I'm Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy.
I'm J-Mez.
I'm C-Dubs.
And we are FuzzJockRadio.
Oh, yeah. FuzzJockRadio.
Yeah, Voltron. And we talk about sports and things, and usually we have... our air caught.
We have a lot of fun. We usually
J-Mez, you want to just take this over? Here, go.
We have so much fun. That's what I usually remember of it. Except for that time when I was sick. And on cough medicine. That one was kind of rough.
Do you remember that one?
I do remember that one.
I mean, I've listened to it afterwards.
I do.
You were there that time at least.
Yeah. So we normally start the show off with how our days went or our weeks went or I don't know. Time's really weird nowadays. As you can all probably relate. But we were on last week and we will be on next week. And this is the start of the show, I believe. And C-Dubs, what did you do this last week? How are you? What's going on, buddy?
I'm all right. Last week I suffered the heartbreak the rest of us did of watching my favorite baseball team.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
What are you talking about?
We'll get to that. But other than that, my week was whatever. Move on.
J-Mez? Well, how was your week? What's going on? How you doing, buddy?
I don't know what he's talking about, but I celebrated the Twins winning the World Series, and haven't looked back.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah. They did it. They did it again.
They did it again.
Again.
Yeah.
4th year in a row. Can't believe it. This team.
Twins.
No,
dude.
it's been a pretty good time. I'm in a bad mood right now, but
that's all right.
Generally, before that, there's been some pretty exciting video game news happening.
Yeah,
that I've been excited about.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
We'll save that for the video game segment.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Remind us that we have when I jump ahead and start doing fuzzy memories too soon. Remind me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but go Twins. World Series champions. Bomba season.
4th year in a row.
Bomba season lives on.
Fuzz, how was your week?
My week, like I said, time. So Monday Night Football just got done, and once again it was okay. Once again, thanks to Corona. Thank you, COVID. Monday Night Football was a really good game because there was two games. There's two games tonight.
Exciting games.
Before COVID, Monday Night Football games were like the worst things to watch. And now they're great. And if I seem to be coming off a little weird here about speaking of this, is because I just want to say, hey, Fuzzy, I heard that intro, and COVID's nothing to make light of. Having that Disney intro there, having the whatever it was, singing that, Fuzzy, do better. And I just want to say, mask up, man. Mask up. So with that,
one of our games was affected because of someone not masking up or getting COVID.
Somehow,
we had to have...
somehow Cam Newton got fucking COVID. One of the biggest stars and one of the biggest paid players got the COVID, and they had to reschedule the game to Monday, which is today, which is weird to me, because everybody else got tested and everybody else tested negative. I suppose it was just Cam.
There was more personnel, but it wasn't like a bunch of players did. They figured out who it was, isolated them, and then the rest of the team was fine, and everyone else went negative, so they were okay.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But it's just like, why does this have,
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yes, this is exactly why we can't have nice things.
Why we can't have nice things.
So like during the game, tonight's game, I heard a person, one of the announcers, saying that the NFL is doing a good job at protocols and whatnot. And I'm just like, what the fuck is he talking about? This game was affected by this, like what the hell? And then C-Dubs was like, oh no. Now they got some protocols coming, and now they're taking it serious because one of their top paid players, I'm guessing, got sick. This is why they're going to take it serious now, because it's going to really start affecting games if big players, I'm so pissed off about this.
Yeah.
Reality.
Yeah.
And they kept asking the Vikings, like, what did you do to prevent your team from getting sick? Because they were in contact with the Titans and they didn't get sick. And it's like, they obeyed not going to restaurants and didn't have fans in their stadium, and that's why they didn't have it.
Oh, we should have.
Oh, gee, we'll never figure out how they figured it out. Gee, it's what a mystery.
What are the other? That's a good question. Like, what are the other states' regulations? And luckily, Green Bay hasn't fucking gotten sick yet because their governor hasn't been too. Like Minnesota at least has a governor that's been responsible about it and closing things down for a while, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Wisconsin's
they didn't have
open.
fans. They didn't have fans in Green Bay. That was good. They could have.
That's a big proponent.
Yeah,
is having fans. I'm sure having outsiders coming into the bubble is never a good idea.
Yeah. No,
but at the same time, okay, go ahead, James.
It's just the players being responsible for themselves, really. And, regardless of the politics of the state, then, if a team like Green Bay is not coming up with tests, man, that are positive, then they must be taken seriously and being responsible. So,
yeah, because most of what I hear of the people who obey things are the ones that don't, we don't go to indoor restaurants. Those teams don't have positive cases. But teams that do allow that seem to have a guy or two that get it because they're not. It's about the personal responsibility of the players. Don't go in a closed door restaurant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Why aren't
that's what happened to Cleveland?
So
No. Anyway,
People love their
like
super
okay.
spread.
So I think it gets back to the other point though, is that the leadership should show them what they should or shouldn't do, and I don't think the NFL fully. The NFL also has to take responsibility. If the players are going to take responsibility, the NFL has to take more responsibility and say, hey, you need to make sure you don't do this. We're creating a bubble so you can't do this. And, you know, in retrospect, now they're looking at it and now they're fining players. You know, there's 10 players on the Oakland Raiders are now getting fined for not wearing masks. Yeah, 10 Las Vegas Raiders players have been fined by the NFL for violating the COVID-19 protocols while attending an indoor charity fundraiser. They took their masks off, you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people at the fundraiser not wearing masks too.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta look cool. They think it's cool, but
well, they got to see who the person is behind that mask because they can't believe that somebody, you know, it's the real person if they're taking pictures, you know.
well,
If you take a picture, you have to fucking take a mask off if you're gonna take a picture. How would they know it's you?
Right.
how are you gonna post that on your social media?
Yeah. How you gonna post that video?
How you gonna get your likes and subscribes? You're fucking
So yeah,
heroin
at
of
least
social
now
injections.
at least now finally the NFL is, you know, finding their players, but you know how many, I don't know. It's just irritating. It's irritating because I don't know what questions to ask anymore. You know, like it's like how many people does it take for them to get serious? Well, it takes one Cam Newton, but it took, you know, what did the beginning of that intro say? Yeah,
There was
preseason.
hundreds in the summer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
whatever.
It's the big stars too. Von Miller had it.
Whatever.
I mean,
And not to joke,
it's so
but
much-
at least COVID is bringing us good Monday night football games. We had two Kansas City. This
Correlation isn't causation. It's a good time to point that out.
True,
That's
very true.
You know, good Monday night football just seems to happen whenever we've had a third season of FuzzJockRadio. It's weird.
there. I like that.
I gotta say that correlation doesn't cause. What is it again?
Correlation doesn't cause anything forever.
Yeah.
And
however,
and
it is making me not cool with, or like I'm not excited about football.
Yeah, why?
Because
who wants to be excited about football?
like I'm really finding like I don't know if it's because, you know, the Vikings haven't been doing well, but I really don't think so. I think it's more due to the NFL not taking
more
COVID
doo-doo.
You know, not taking COVID seriously.
Yeah.
Unlike the bubble of the NHL and the NBA, you know, that made it exciting to see what they were going to do. You know, how are you going to do this? I'm not excited to see, oh, how are you going to let 25,000 fans in? That's easy. Yeah. You're going to let them in.
I'm not excited for that.
I'm not excited for that at all. I don't want to see any of those people get sick.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a good game. The New England went through two quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins wasn't very good.
No, he's bad. That's a big thing to not get excited about too.
You know who's really good as a Kirk Cousins, though? I was watching at the end of that Green Bay game in Kirk Cousins' time. Matt Ryan looks pretty good.
Yeah, Matt Ryan did look really good.
I liked him.
That we're going to call garbage time from now on. Kirk Cousins time.
Kirk Cousins time, because Kirk Cousins likes to get those garbage points.
Kirk Cousins time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened to the coach, James, that coached the team against the Vikings?
He got fired?
He got fired because that's what happens when you lose to the Vikings. punishable by firing.
How do you lose to Kirk Cousins? You
Exactly.
are the worst kind of footballman that has ever footballed these halls. Yeah, you gotta go find another job, man. Sorry.
Say that joke
You just
again.
must. Oh, you just listen to the recording. Dude, download the podcast.
The coach did say, though, right before he was fired, that he wasn't concerned about losing his job on Twitter. So
Yeah.
that aged very well.
Yeah, so he got fired. That was just that game. Like, I don't even want to talk about the Vikings game because it just didn't look good. Like, it just like people
Even
are like,
as
well,
the
the Vikings won. My dad was like, oh. I'm like, Dad, it didn't look good. Even though they won, they look crappy. And
They almost gave up a touchdown at the end.
But, once again, we all know that we are throwing the season for this awesome quarterback that's going to be in the draft next year. And we can't lose all the games because it will, look suspicious, and especially if we lose to the Texans or the Houston Texans or whatever they're called. So
The Texas
we had to win
Houstons.
one, and then the rest of them are going to be like, who do we play next week? Baltimore?
Oh, yeah, I think it's Baltimore, yeah. Lamar Jackson.
Or Seahawks. It's somebody.
Or Seahawks, you're right.
It's
It's
the
the Seahawks. We're going to see Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever beat the Seahawks with Russell Wilson.
We'll get run over.
They're too good. They're too good. It's going to be fun to watch.
Something that was fun, neat to see was that Dallas lost to the Browns 49-38.
That was amazing. That was such a good game to watch.
Odell Beckham just killed it.
It was a highlight reel. Just that what he did in that game alone was fantastic. The Browns rushed for 307 yards as a team. That's a lot. That's like 100 yards more than if your team's doing like the best it can do.
Yep.
That's like a 5K.
Yeah.
Basically.
And then
How many
that
of
team
those
just ran
were
5K
Odell
while playing football?
Odell had this really awesome runaround that I saw. Fucking dope. That was really cool.
Yep.
He
And
flicked
then
it. He flicked it to the it was like a fake handoff flick, right?
Mhm.
To Odell.
Mhm.
Yeah. They call it the flicker, right?
flea
I know
flicker.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Look at
Yeah.
you, Mr. Football.
OBJ was supposed to be on the Vikings, I heard.
Well, he's not.
Yeah, that's too
But
bad.
Dallas,
'Cause he's
crazy thing about this game too, Dallas had 502 receiving yards and still
Jesus
lost
Christ.
with only 38 points. 502 receiving yards.
that's 5
That's-
football fields.
That's
That's
insane.
a lot.
That's 5 football
five-
fields.
That is 5
Not
football
quite a
fields.
5K, but
Well, if you think about it, there's 1,000 yards alone in just the two teams' offenses. Like there was 1,000 yards of offense with the two combined.
yeah.
Because the Browns had 300 rushing, 200 receiving,
hmm
and Dallas had 85 rushing and 500 receiving. So I mean,
That's
yeah,
that's a lot of
crazy
yards
game.
in one game between two
Yeah.
teams.
Absolutely
We should look up.
wild
We should
game.
look up how that compares to what the old Guinness has in store for us
Ooh,
in
old
their
Guinness.
book of records.
Well, it's probably a really tall glass of it, and you open it up, and it gets like poured halfway with head. So that's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Then it cascades,
Yeah, and then-
cascades all the records,
Yeah.
so that you know. Then you're showered in knowledge of world records
Yeah,
from the
That's how-
cascadingness.
that's how the Guinness Book of World Records beverages work.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I was actually in line to get in the book of the records after I learned of that process. Though it was kind of weird. I didn't want to shower in cascadingness. So
How close were you though to doing it?
I mean, no, I had the record. I just
Yeah.
It was the initiation process.
Yeah, I can understand that part.
It got weird. They're weird. They're basically a cult. Don't
That's
ever
what I've heard.
buy a Guinness Book of World Records book, because it's basically a cult.
Okay, so that's
Right.
why that woman with the bees seemed like she was trying to push on some religion to me. It was mostly Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, but don't take my word for it.
Yeah,
You should hear what Fuzzy has to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those crazy things that it happens, and
Yeah.
when it happens, sometimes you have to just go with it.
yeah, totally.
Just like how it's fun to be a Minnesota sports team fan. Twins became the worst playoff team ever this week.
Yep, we did that. Yay!
So, what does that mean? What do you mean by what do you mean by the worst playoff team ever? I explain.
We have the longest consecutive drought of playoff losses. So no
Twins.
team has any more. The Twins do, yes. No team has any more playoff losses than we do. We have the most.
The Twins win.
Consecutively.
The AL Central swept in 2 games at home by 29-31 Astros. That's awesome. That just adds to the list of things of recent Minnesota sports misery starting in 1991 when the Twins win second World Series. None of the 4 Minnesota teams have played for a championship since.
Since that
What?
day. Nope.
Not a single Minnesota sports team.
Of the major 4.
Oh, okay. That's why it says 4. Okay. I understand.
96, the Wolves draft Ray Allen, immediately trade for Stephon Marbury, which is, if for any NBA fans know that was a bad move.
It was a very bad move.
So Ray Allen became one of the greats.
One of the greats.
And yep.
98, 15-1 Vikings lose the NFC Championship game on Gary Anderson's first missed field goal of the year.
They have a How I Met Your Mother episode about that one.
2000 Vikings lose 41-0 to a Giants in an NFC Championship game. 2002 Twins win division, lose to Angels in ALCS. 2002 Wild swept by Anaheim in Western Conference Finals. 97 to 2003 Wolves lose in first round of playoffs 7 straight seasons. 2003 David Ortiz leaves Twins for Red Sox. 2003 Twins win division, lose to Yankees in ALDS. 2003 last second Nate Poole touchdown keeps Vikings out of playoffs. Packers make it instead. 2004 Sam Cassell hurts hip doing big balls dance. Wolves lose to Lakers in WCF. 2004 Twins win division, lose to Yankees in ALDS. 2005 Randy Moss traded to Oakland. Vikings get number 7 overall pick, which they used to take Troy Williamson. 3 touchdowns over 3 awful seasons. He dropped everything. 2006 Twins win division with all AL Cy Young, MVP, and batting champ swept by A's in first round. 2007 KG forces trade to Celtics. 2008 Wild win first division title, lose to A's in first round. 2009 Wolves draft Ricky Rubio and Johnny Flynn over Steph Curry and DeMar DeRozan. 2009 Twins win division in game 163, swept by Yankees in ALDS. The Phil blows easy foul ball call in game 2. Oh god, that one pissed me off.
The Mauer.
2009 Vikings choke against Bounty Gate Saints in NFC Championship game. AP fumbles, 12 men on the field penalty, horrific late Favre interception. 2010 Wolves draft Wesley Johnson at number 4 over Cousins, Hayward, and George. 2010 Twins win division, swept by Yankees in ALDS. 2011 Vikings draft Christian Ponder, number 12 overall. 2011 worst team in NBA, Wolves lose lottery and Kyrie pick. Derek Williams at number 2. 2012 AP misses single season rushing record by 9 yards. Vikings lose to Packers in first round. 2014 and 2015 Wild lose to Blackhawks in second round. 2015 Blair Walsh shanks 27-yard field goal and Vikings lose to Seahawks in first round. 2017 Wild set franchise record in points, lose in first round. 2017 Twins blow 3-0 lead to Yankees in AL wildcard game. 2017 Vikings blown out 38-7 in NFC Championship game 1 week after Minneapolis Miracle with possibility of home Super Bowl on the line. 2018, wow, that was 2017. That was doesn't seem that that's a long time ago already. 2018 Wild lose in first round of playoffs for a third straight year. 2018 Timberwolves lose in first round of playoffs. Jimmy Butler forces trade 7 months later. 2019 Twins win 101 games. Set MLB record for home runs swept by Yankees in ALDS. 2019 Vikings lose to 49ers in divisional round. Stephon Diggs forces trade 3 months later. 2020 Twins win AL Central. Swept in 2 games at home by 29-31 Astros. And those fucking Astros, those cheating Asterixes, won their first game in the next round.
Yeah, cheating all the way.
Oh,
Astros.
This episode, man, just not fun. We're all pissed off over here, Jam, as it's not just you.
No, but it's happy anniversary.
To what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Our last the Minnesota Twins' last postseason win
Yes.
happened on this day 16 years ago. That was this day, October 5th.
Oh.
The last time we won.
So, happy anniversary, everyone.
Well,
It's now officially been
what game was that?
16 years.
Against
The Yankees.
yeah.
What year? What year was that?
2004.
2004.
Mm-hmm.
Twins
we won
win
game
division.
1, and then we've been swept ever since.
That was the last time we won a game.
A postseason game.
A postseason game was 2004.
Yep. And that's why we have the record of now 18 postseason games lost in a row. For a little perspective, our 17 straight losses would be equivalent of getting swept in a best of 35 series.
Oh yeah, I'm looking over this list right now, and everything says swept after 2003.
Yeah.
In 2003, Twins win division, lose to Yankees in ALDS, and then 2004 win division, lose Yankees in ALDS, and then in 2006 win division, swept.
Yep.
Win division, swept. Win division, swept. Oh man, that sucks.
Get those brooms out, everybody.
Oh man.
Twins are coming to town.
Yeah. We're winning every game from now on.
Remember when we had Colin? Remember when we had Colin on as a guest a season ago, last season, a couple seasons ago?
Yeah.
I don't remember. How he was.
Buffalo Bills.
We talked about Buffalo Bills. Well, I posted this list on the social medias, and he had commented, "Man, it feels like I moved from a Buffalo Bills to a worse Buffalo Bills town."
Oh no.
Oh, it's worse over here. It's not just one team; it's multiple teams.
Mm-hmm.
At least the Lynx,
All of them.
At least the Lynx had been doing well. We talked about that last week, though.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Astros fucking beating the A's today, 10-5, game 1.
And then the Yankees won.
Yankees won 9-3 over Tampa.
And then the Dodgers and the Padres, and then the Marlins and the Braves.
Just realized that's typed in the wrong.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow. They're in the NL, so they play different time than the AL. But yeah, so the Astros game was at Dodger Stadium today.
Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking bullshit?
Why is that?
Because they're doing the bubble for the playoffs.
Oh, that's right. So the Dodger Stadium was selected as a bubble
for the Astros and the A's. They should have gone to Petco. It's bullshit. Yankees and Tampa should have played at Dodger Stadium.
Are the Dodgers playing at Dodger Stadium?
No, they're playing in Texas. They're going to play at Arlington, I believe.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand where you're going with this.
Just the Astros should have nothing to do with playing at Dodger Stadium if they can't get booed.
Yeah, they have no business.
That's a
playing
slap in the.
anything ever.
That's
again.
like a slap in the face.
Yeah,
After
especially
that
considering they
Kelly
were
thing?
under 500 and they beat us. Shouldn't have even been in the playoffs, and now they're advancing to play at the place where they won the World Series when they cheated, with a chance to win another.
That's weird.
Astros.
Who made this
Nobody
decision?
likes them.
Is it
forever.
I can see. Well,
It was random. It was going to be whoever won the bracket.
Is anybody playing at their home stadium?
At theirs? Yes. Marlins Braves should be at the Astros Stadium.
No, that doesn't make sense. That didn't answer my question.
Oh,
I
sorry.
asked, is anybody playing at their home stadium?
No.
Okay, that makes more sense of why the Dodgers wouldn't play in Dodger Stadium, because they don't want to have, like, they're so used to that stadium. So everybody's playing in different stadiums than they're normally used to.
Neutral ground, yes.
Yeah, so it's a neutral grounds. I get that.
But still, Astros shouldn't have that.
I don't know.
They just shouldn't even be in the
I don't
playoffs in
know.
the first place.
There's a season's already passed.
Yeah,
So-
it's already Twins already won the World Series.
Now if they
Yeah,
win,
Twins already won the World Series.
Basically.
if the Astros win the World Series this year, then all's forgiven, right?
Nope.
No.
Never again. Never.
No.
We will
I'll never
never
believe
forget.
they didn't cheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
They cheated to win this one then. They cheated to beat the Twins just could not create offense and had defensive
Have we had a
flubs.
show since that game?
Nope.
No.
We haven't.
We haven't even talked about this, huh?
Yeah.
No, because the first game was the next day, wasn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
know. What,
Our last show
Rocco
was the night
smoked
before.
too much weed before the game. So
Playing too much-
with this is what I'm thinking. Rocco got too stoned with Romo. And they were just sitting back, fucking listening to that fish. And then Kepler, being Kepler, was nervous as hell. There was a moment in time where Kepler got his third ball was called, and he walked to first base like he got walked. And then he's like halfway down the base, he's like, "Oh, that was only the third ball."
Ball
And-
3.
no, like, he looked really nervous. Was that his first? Yeah, that must have been his first time.
This is his first day.
I don't know. At least Rocco's not going to get fired like that coach did in Houston. But
No, he's still the best.
he is
and the chosen
really
one.
good. Cruz is really good, but he's getting old.
But we don't
Nah,
ask
it
for
doesn't
much
matter.
from him.
Do we have a contract with him, or like what's his deal? What's going on with him?
I believe he's one of the things we have to figure out this offseason is whether we bring him back or if he wants to keep playing or if we try to go younger.
Okay.
I think that's a choice we have to make this offseason.
Hmm.
So it's up to you, Fuzzy. We're going to put you on the Nelson Cruz decision, okay?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't
we
know.
got to figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
we'll figure it out. It's all
It'll be
good.
fine. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
So
I did enjoy seeing Kirilov play.
Yeah, that was nice. And you got
Yeah,
a hit.
I like him. I like him.
Mhm.
Him and Rooker. Well, we got some good things to look forward to next year.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, we got Dodgers to look forward to tomorrow. So that'll be good, hopefully. Beat Manny Machado and the Padres because I cannot stand Manny Machado. Even when he was a Dodger, I did not like him. So he's just an angry
Machado.
child.
Yeah. Tell him to go make some pancakes.
Okay.
Get out of here.
So I guess this is a good time to just mention that if you like what you're hearing, just know that we're not always angry like this. This is a special episode. We all decided since James is not in the best of moods, we would all not be in the best of moods, and we'll all be angry with him because That's the way FuzzJock Radio goes. So what I'm saying is, if you like listening to what we're doing, or if you like anything that's going on FuzzTalkRadio.com, which is there's a lot of things going on at FuzzTalkRadio.com. There's shows and live music and different hosts that do different shows. Like tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. Wednesday nights is every other Wednesday night is From Mankato to Motown with Nate at Night. He plays a lot of Motown music, and it's Wednesday nights. So make sure to tune in. We also have The Rabbit Hole on Thursdays, which is Ryan Rudd from the Rockford Mules. He goes on Thursday mornings, but he might be switching it up to Thursday nights. So stay tuned to the Twitters and the Facebooks and the social medias, and we'll let you know when he goes live on Thursdays. And then on Fridays, switch it over to KMSU 89.7 FM on your radio dial, and we have we have the Minnesota Music Network hosted by our host Digger Chuck and our friend Joel, and I'm usually on that. And then right after that, go right back to Fuzz Talk Radio for the Ethan Cleric Show. And it's a rebroadcast of a podcast of some people that are in Mankato. And then on Sundays, we have Digger Radio from 9 to 1 a.m. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. is Digger Radio with Digger Chuck. And then on Mondays is FuzzJock Radio. And in between all those shows, there's tons of music that is playing constantly, 24 hours, 7 days a week. A lot of local Mankato and southern Minnesota music, along with a bunch of other stuff. And what I'm trying to say is, if you like any of it, support us by going to fuzztalkshop.com and buy some merch. We have hoodies. It's getting cold out. And get some hoodies. We got some face masks. Face masks are a great time. It's a great time to get face masks, because of COVID.
Face masks are a great time.
Face masks are a great time. Thanks for reminding us. We got t-shirts, we got leggings, we got coffee mugs, whatever. Anything that you buy goes directly to fuzztalkradio.com for us to be able to provide more entertainment for you. This stuff is not free, and we definitely don't want to, but we don't want to pay for it through random ads and shit and promotions and stuff.
It is free to listen to the podcast.
Yeah. We're not going to make you
tell
a
your
member.
friends, too.
Never going to make you a member either.
Yeah.
You're already a member.
Everybody's a member.
Yeah, you don't have to pay to be a member.
Mm-mm. You're just part of us.
You're part of us.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how the Heat's like, hey, Lakers, we're part of the NBA.
And they did it.
They did it.
115 to 104. Fucking Butler took over, man. He was like, LeBron, you're not the best all the time. Look at me. I can be a best. I can be a best as well. Maybe I'm like the next Jordan.
Yeah. Maybe he is.
He scored 40 points while making 14 of his 20 shots and notched a triple-double with 13 assists and 11 rebounds.
Unbelievable.
It's like the first, crazy. I think that's like the first in NBA postseason history.
Really?
Something like that, yeah. Well, it was something huge.
Yeah, I think he's only the third person ever to accomplish this or a multiple
40
triple
point.
double.
Yeah, that's what it was.
40-point triple double.
Yeah.
One of only 3.
And the other two are
wow.
Who were they? I had it in here. It looks like it's not.
It's got to be Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, obviously.
No, it was LeBron and Jerry West.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other people who've had, I think, multiple triple doubles in the finals.
What a game.
Yeah.
Man.
Pissed LeBron off.
Something like 40-point triple. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Yeah, it pissed LeBron off. He stormed off the court with 10 seconds left on the clock in the game.
What?
He was just like, I'm out of here.
Got that pissed off, huh?
He walked off.
That's a rage quit, man.
That's total rage quit.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good, man.
No, that's the thing is the optics of it were bad, and I don't think there's a good excuse for it. As much as I love LeBron, it's just that's bad optics, man. You just don't do that.
No,
Hey, he's not feeling it though. He's human. He's allowed.
I get it. No, I'd be pissed if that were me. Your team let one person score 40 points, give 13 assists, and get 11 rebounds, along with only missing 6 shots the whole night. Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed.
Especially when you know the next morning when you lost the dude that's selling you $20 coffee.
Yeah, the guy that you got that $20 latte from just beat you. Because Butler, I don't know if you know this, Jamez, but he's a barista at the Bubble.
Yeah.
He's the barista?
Yeah, he opened up a coffee shop in the Bubble.
Did they just did that because his name was Butler, and they're like, Butler, sir, will you butler me some coffee?
I don't know, maybe. No, it's called Big Face. It's called Big Face Coffee, and he charges $20 a cup. Charges $20 for a large, and $20 for a small, and $50 for 2 smalls.
What?
Mm-hmm. And
I don't
He's got a professional latte machine and everything. He's got all the fixins.
Anyone could do that, though.
I can't. Like I've said before, I can't wait for them to come out with the behind the scenes of the NBA bubble, because like some of the little bits of stories that are coming out like that, or like they converted one room, like one of those 2-room conjoined hotel rooms. They made that into just one big spa room where they put in a big whirlpool in the middle of the hotel room. That there's barber shops in the hotels, and just crazy stuff every time. $20 coffee.
Yeah, I
$20
suppose.
coffee.
That's what if you're gonna pay $20 for a cup of coffee, I guess, then I mean, good for you. Good for you. Must be nice.
I found the stat. 1 of 3 40-point triple doubles. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, go on.
Something I saw that I think was kind of funny, but at the same time kind of mean, funny. I don't know what's funny anymore.
No one does, really.
But that
Except for me.
the Kyle Kuzma, the fans of the Los Angeles Lakers are not happy with Kyle Kuzma, and they started up a petition to get rid of him, which is mean. That's really mean. I wonder how I'm sure he feels really really bad. But if you're not producing,
when people are doing a petition, it's personal, because no one ever thinks a petition's going to do anything.
They're just trying to shove it in your face.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you so bad. They got a petition.
We have some news on the Timberwolves. Yesterday, they just finished up the wrapping up their bubble scrimmages, bubble scrimmages. They had like 3 games, and Coach Saunders said that the team that has the most chemistry, they'll get a jump start on next season whenever next season starts.
Well, let's hope it's us.
So hopefully we have the most chemistry. I mean, we got Towns'.
That was the thing with the Timberwolves.
They should try taking science classes.
Ooh.
Because no one thinks of that kind of chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I like where you're going with that.
One step ahead.
Yeah. So hopefully, we got Russell for Towns' best friend. So hopefully that chemistry starts sparking some shit up.
There was a lot of other, I can't recall names now, but there was that big 10-person trade that we got a good handful of good players that also had played together with each other. And, by the time that trade happened, that team just didn't have that opportunity to build a really great rapport.
No, they had like 3 games. I think it was like maybe 3 games that they played before the Virus 45 decided to really take hold.
But those
that was crazy. Do you remember that?
They were looking hot in some of those games, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they didn't
you
even
could tell
have...
you could tell specific player combos had that chemistry.
Yeah.
They didn't even fire on all cylinders, and it still looked great.
You know what's nice now is that they're now able to start. They've been practicing, and now it's like they have time to really hone that chemistry together and do that chemistry homework. Which is going to make them really good for those finals.
They know who their lab partners are and everything.
Yeah. The good news in the WNBA with the Lynx.
Nafessa Collier?
Yeah, she was voted to the All WNBA second team for 2020. The first such honor of her career, and extending the Lynx streak to 10 consecutive years with at least one player named to an All WNBA team.
That's awesome. 10 years of greatness.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, did the Bulls have 10 years of All NBA?
Not in a row, at least. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, did they have 10 years in a row of All NBA? I don't think that. Maybe. I don't know though. That's crazy. That's a good record.
Yeah,
that's a good streak.
That is a good streak.
They're good for it.
It was a good streak as well. It was Dubnek's streak with the Wild.
Oh, Doobie. Gonna miss you. You had a good streak.
Did you go to the bathroom?
He had to go to the bathroom.
So Dubnek and Ryan Donato were traded to the San Jose Sharks in two separate deals on Monday, continuing with their makeover under general manager Bill. So the Wild are under a new makeover, C-Dubs.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised that Donato left or was traded, because he was showing to be someone maybe we could rely on or use as a piece to build with, but I guess they have other plans. Dubnyk, it was totally time to move on. We already did in the middle of the season, so it made sense. But yeah, Donato I was surprised with.
What do we get? What's going on with this trade?
Just picks. We're just getting picks. That's it. Late picks too. Not even good picks. We're getting bad picks.
And which begins tomorrow. The draft begins tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
The draft which begins Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Holy shit! Oh man, we gotta get on the plane to get there.
Oh yeah, guys.
Jameis is already there. I don't know. Jameis is already there.
Here already. I'm wondering if we need to go into our notes of and type in like 2020 Minnesota Wild trade goalie Devin Dubnyk and Ryan Donato to the San Jose Sharks for these picks, because this is inevitably going to be the next thing on that list of Minnesota tragedies.
Yeah,
when we trade them away and they become huge stars.
Yeah, no, this headline just, man, it basically mimics all that list that we read.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
Trade away great
class.
But we'll see.
Third rounder at best.
But yeah, no, we don't need to go there because they're doing it virtually. It's the first time, and it's their 58th year of doing the draft, and they're doing it virtually this time due to the COVIDs.
Good call.
So what they're doing is that each team is having their staff members in their own draft room located in its own local market. They'll be connected virtually and announce their picks via the NHL network within the allotted time limit. So
it'd be funny if they have to like hold up the piece of paper with the name on it, and they're like Ted Billion, and the guy's like Pat Burger, and they're like, hey, Jillian. They get the wrong guy drafted, and then he's on the wrong team, and like, no, I said this. They're like that. Check the tape. No, that's not what you said.
I sure hope that there aren't any technical difficulties.
Yeah, like at the NFL draft.
Yeah. What a shit show. The NFL is such a shit show, and it just pisses me off. It I don't get it, guys. I just don't get it.
We could just keep going because we're the NFL and things will just fall into place. we got our good looks. Like, what else do we need?
Right? Why not? That's what
smile.
AEW has
We're
been
the
doing.
NFL.
That's what the AEW is doing and WWE is doing, man. They're just like, oh, look at us. No, well, actually, Jericho. Okay, Jericho lately, like I saw a couple fucking pictures of him when he was in his New Japan era, and holy shit, was he fat. And Jericho has, this Wednesday is his 30 years of Jericho. He's been doing his Jericho-ness stuff for 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's a long time to be a wrestler or a pro entertainment person or whatever you want to call these people.
And to be a heel almost the whole time, basically. Like Roddy Piper was famously known as a heel, but I don't think was 30 years his lifespan of actively wrestling.
People usually
Ric Flair's got a long heel history.
Oh,
that's true. But
was Ric Flair a heel the whole time?
Yes. Ric Flair is the ultimate
mostly.
heel.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. I would say Ric Flair is the ultimate heel. The next two I would say would be Jericho and Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. That's fun, and I don't know. I like the fact that Jericho, like, so I saw this meme where it was Hulk Hogan at 49 and Jericho at 49, and nice T-shirt. C-Dubs just got up to show us his T-shirt, which you audience members can't see, but it's funny. It's Jericho saying he.
Did you get it? Nice.
You're seeing Hulk Hogan and Jericho combined.
The picture of them at 49, and it's the picture of Jericho looking like shit. It is New Japan Wrestling, and my first reaction was, I like Jericho's image better because he looks more like us. He looks like a real person. Character. He doesn't look like a fucking souped up, fucking roids ridden superhero. Like.
Yeah, it's relatable.
I agree.
It's relatable. Yeah. Absolutely. There you go. That's the. I liked it. And he can still do the moonsaults and shit. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like me. I do lion salt every day in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Code breaker, anyone who looks at you the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not doing good with their fucking shit either. They're letting people in, and all of a sudden, their main guy, Archer, gets the COVID, so he can't go for the title shot again.
Oh no!
This is a second. Like, didn't Moxley have the COVID?
Yeah. Moxie almost had it. His wife had it.
Okay.
His wife had it.
He almost had it.
So he was in quarantine, hoping he didn't have it.
But Archer actually has it.
Archer has it. He got it from a family member, yes. And now they're hoping he'll be testing negative in time for that match, but that's a week away. I doubt it'll happen.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna.
No.
And if it does, it's not a good idea. And it shouldn't happen.
No. They delayed the last one. Why wouldn't they just delay this one again, too?
Oh, that reminds me of this fucking shit that this NFL announcer mentioned. You never know. Like if Cam Newton gets tested negative twice this next week, he could probably play next Sunday, right? And then the other announcer's like, I don't know. These are different times right now. Like, I don't know the answer to that. Like as in, shut the fuck up. Like
that's the appropriate answer.
Like if they rush the shit, somebody's gonna get sick. Somebody's gonna get sick.
Yep.
And audience members just know. Normally, our shit's not all about like doom and gloom and us being pissed off. If you like it, let us know, and we'll keep on doing it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for every sale you make an extra sale, and we'll know that you like us angry, and we'll take that as a vote for be angry all the time. So if you buy a T-shirt, buy 2 T-shirts, we'll take that as a vote for be angry. Okay, everyone.
And email us too. Give us
email
lots
us.
of emails.
Email us. FuzzJockRadio.
Drawing.
FuzzJockRadio@gmail.com. And then you can do us if you want. But
We should do a roast.
a roast?
Yeah, you guys like roasts?
Not really.
Get our listeners on to roast us.
Well,
I mean, if they could think of anything,
I'm
that
really-
is, we're really
we could
good,
boast
so.
the host who can roast.
The most.
I don't know. I have
The ghost.
my feelings are really touchy. I don't
like
know if I could
toast.
take a roast.
I don't like roast unless it's food.
Okay, good news, everyone. It's fuzzy memory trivia time. We'll get into it here. Let's get into it.
Dude, this is when I'm supposed to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Video game segment.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a new thing. It's a video game segment by
There's a
James. He wanted to
milestone,
talk about stuff.
Breaking news.
What's up?
In the video game world.
What's going on with the video games?
Well,
Breaking news.
I'm proud to announce that Minecraft is now made it in the video game world.
Oh yeah, Minecraft wasn't a video game before. Now,
I mean, it kind of was, but
what do you mean?
It's reached the metric of greatness and has been welcomed into the pantheon of the elder gods, known as Super Smash Brothers. So, Minecraft has basically made it now.
Congratulations, Minecraft.
Congratulations, Minecraft.
Good job, Minecraft. It's a video game now.
It's in the Smash Bros, which is the ultimate. It's like the Wikipedia of video games, basically.
Nothing is a video game until it's in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
I hope Fallout makes it someday.
Oh, they already have Fallout representation.
Wow.
They did it.
There's they they did it. You can
They
do
already
a
did it.
Vault Boy costume for a Mii fighter.
Oh hell yeah! All right, cool.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Fallout officially.
Fallout's a video game.
There it is.
Okay, we're into fuzzy memory trivia. This is where we talk about trivia questions and answer those trivia questions. This season it is all the way through the buzz-ins, and the numbers today are equal to the numbers that were there yesterday before today, which means
2 days ago.
that the scores are 2-1. The S looking / J looking, like I wrote it down last week, right? And the symbols for your names look pretty close. It looks like a J, and it looks like an S, which would be for James and C-dubs, and
Yes.
it's 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Buzzing time.
The
What
J or
does
S in
the
two.
NFL stand for?
Buzz.
Beep.
James?
National Football League.
Point number 1. Teams from which 2 conferences make up the NFL?
Buzz.
Buzz.
James?
The AFC and the NFC.
Correct. Point. Which team won the first Super Bowl in 1967?
Buzz.
C-dubs.
The Green Bay Packers.
Correct. Point. Which is the only NFL team ever to complete a perfect season, winning all their regular season games as
Buzz.
well as the playoff games, including the Super Bowl?
Buzz.
C-dubs?
Miami Dolphins.
Correct.
Did they really do that? Is that reality?
And
That
that
is
was
reality.
fuzzy memories.
That was real. It's got to be Dan Marino though, right?
Nope.
2-2.
What? Dude.
It's now 2-2.
2-2.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Dude, if Rude. Oh, Rude.
What do you guys think of calling this podcast tonight?
This is most definitely a podcast. I
This
will
has
call
been
this a
pretty
podcast.
podcasty. I like
Was
it.
this podcasty? Was it podcasty enough?
Oh,
That's
It
the
had-
question.
but-
We don't.
Well, I want to say it's podcasty, but it had a nice twist or zest of live radio mixed in with it.
Okay.
If
I can see that.
anything, maybe a little too podcasty.
Too podcasty.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you really ever have too much, though? I mean, let's be honest.
You might.
It's not real.
You might.
It's not real. You
I don't know.
can't.
Just, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Just remember to go to fuzztalkshop.com and buy some of our merch. That'd be fucking great. J-Maz, what do you got going on this next week?
Well, I'm looking forward to working. I'm gonna play a bunch of Mario 35. This 35 player battle royal competition, Super Mario Bros. It's pretty sick.
Good. And C-Dubs?
I am not going to work because the bubble is at my job, so I can't go to work until it's over.
Are they paying you still?
Yep.
Good.
I'm still getting paid, though. Thank you, unions. Go unions.
Good.
Yeah, unions. Fuzzy,
What are you going to do,
what are
Fuzzy?
you gonna do for the next week?
What am I going to do next week? This next week, anywhere I go, I'm going to wear a mask. And if I go anywhere, it's going to be for essential things. And that's it. I'm going to stay inside. Well, not stay inside specifically because I can go outside into my backyard. But I'm going to stay home and only leave unless it's for essential things. It's been very concerning to see in my community a lot of people out, a lot of things going on, a lot of acting like it's not a thing. I know that you're all protecting yourself and you're all going out for essential things as well. I know that's what you're saying, and all I can do is believe you, but try to limit yourself.